Hello there. Yeah, um, this is me, Top of the Bobs. Not live. I know it sounds strange, but I am proving to you that I am not live because this is a clock and it's telling you it's 12:26 after midnight and it's 19.1 degrees and I'm still wearing a coat on the 29th of April. Why am I doing this? I am doing this because it's a bit of a rigmarole. This of doing essentially a knockout tournament. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably edit this down a bit. But anyway, we will go over to the screen and I will show you right about now. If we go over here, there we go. This is the screen. And I'm going to watch this video back and I'm going to write down exactly what comes out and who faces each other. I know it's a bit wordy, but anyway. So, this is the wheel. It's got 128 songs on them. And from these 128 songs, we're going to have 64 matchups. Right? So, don't know if you see it. It's probably quite small, but anyway. But once, that'll go around, it'll tick around, and then it'll pick something, okay? I will put the volume down a bit because the old rickety thing is a bit annoying, the sound. But anyway, here we go. This is matchup number one. Here we go. All right. Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. Okay, that is the first one. Completely at random, even though it feels like it's you know alphabetical. It's not. So now we hide that choice, so we can't pick that again. There we go. Right. Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. We'll play Madonna, An American Life. So that is the first one. Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. We'll play against American Life from Madonna. Right. First matchup done. Second matchup coming up now. Here we go. Who have we got? We have the Woolpackers with Hillbilly Rock, Hillbilly Roll. And they will be facing off against the next one, which is going to be Billy Joel. And we didn't start the fire. There we go. I'd like to have a inkling of what's going to win that one. So, matchup number 3. Is USA for Africa, We Are the World. Their version of Feed the World. Right. And they will face off against Tony Braxton with Unbreak My Heart. That's gonna be a hard one, I have a feeling. So, go. Like that. That's 3 matchups already. Got a lot to go. Here we go. J-Lo, Get Right. And Jennifer Lopez, she will be facing up against Kate Bush with Them Heavy People. That's going to be a difficult one now. A difficult one. Right. Our next spin. Let's see who faces against each other. Got a couple of really annoying songs in there still about to be spun. Urban Hype with their Trip to Trumpton, a rave version. And A Trip to Trumpton will face Limp Bizkit's version of George Michael's Faith. That's a difficult one. Right. Here we go. The next one we have is Crystal Waters with Gypsy Woman. The one that goes la da dee da da da. And Crystal Waters, Gypsy Woman, will face off against Rihanna and Work. Quite similar in their kind of annoyingness, I have to say. So that's going to be a difficult one to pick between. Right. As you can see, the wheel is getting a bit thicker because choices are going. But plenty of annoying ones. We haven't got the top seed yet, which is probably the Crazy Frog. Eliza Doolittle with Pack Up. And she will face off in this tournament against Katie Melua with 9 Million Bicycles. Two young female singers facing off against each other to the death. Not to the death. You're just going to vote for what the annoying one is. Right. Who else have we got now? We have Barbara Gaskin and Dave Stewart with It's My Party. I have played recently on the Top of the Pops 81 streams. And they are going to be facing off with David Hasselhoff's Jump in My Car. Right. Let's spin again. Who have we got? Joan Osborne, One of Us, from around 1996. And that song will face off against Wild Wild West from Will Smith. Right. That was from 99, that song. Let's spin again like we did last summer. Let's see, who have we got? Eamon, F You, Don't Want You Back, which was one of the very last entries into the Annoying Song Contest 2022, because there's probably going to be a 2023 one. There was the response one from Frankie as well, if you remember that. He will face off against the Cuban Boys with the Amsterdams. It does have another name, but I couldn't write it because I couldn't. I could have copied and pasted it. I didn't. I just called it Amsterdams. From 1999, apparently part of John Payne's top song of 1999, or the Festive 50, as he would call it. Right. Another spin. It's like a kaleidoscope looking at this one. Fairground Attraction with Perfect. Eddie Reader, the lead singer of Fairground Attraction, they will face off against That's Uncanny. Fairground Attraction will face off against a song called Fairground by Simply Red. Right. Next spin. How far are we in? We're only 10 minutes in. Not too bad. We're not too bad. Right. Belfast Child from Simple Minds. That was a Rawlsworth pick, if I remember rightly. Number 1 in 1989. Facing off against Soulja Boy. Crank 'em. Tell him. I think it was Tell him as brackets. That from late 2000s, I'd say. From the video, he's using a flip phone. Right. So, we've got a few more now. Let's spin again. We have the Cranberries, Zombie. A contentious choice there. A lot of people like that, including me. And it will face off against the Scorpions with Wind of Change. Right. Here we go. Let's spin again and see our next matchup. Matchup is The Associates with Party Fears 2, which everybody loves, apart from me, it seems. So I'm assuming the next artist will get a bye into the next round because everybody loves that song. Ooh, but people do like Tom's Diner as well. So it's Tom's Diner against Associates Party Fears 2. That is going to be an interesting one to see who gets through in that one. Bon Jovi with Living on a Prayer. That was a SZA pick, if I believe rightly. And Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer will face off against the Tweets with the Bernie song. Bon Jovi versus the Tweets. You heard it here first. As you can see, it's getting more thicker now as less and less artists are on the wheel. Aaron Chippa with I'm an Albatross. Now, this is a wild card pick because one of the songs I picked as my top 10 worst could not be chosen, Stuart's Inquiry, because it only got to number 43 in the charts. And it's my rules, so I had to take it out. There you go. Aaron Chippa with I Am an Albatross, which did get in the charts, will face off against Brotherhood of Man and Save Your Kisses for Me. Fizbin wanted Angelo. Was it Angelo? But we couldn't put it in because we already have this song in. Right. We spin again and see who comes up next. Emilia, Big Big World. And she will face off against Aqua with Cartoon Heroes. Someone else had picked Barbie Girl, but I believe Cartoon Heroes was more irritating and annoying. Here we go. Let's see who we got. We have Dupe with Dupe from 1994 at number 1. They are from the Netherlands. So Dupe from Dupe will face off in a knockout against Starship with Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. So, Dupe, this is Starship. Big favourite there to win, Celine Dion with My Heart Will Go On. And who is she going to face off against? The Macarena from Los Del Rio. Celine Dion against the Macarena. This noise getting a bit annoying now after a while, isn't it? Alanis Morissette with Ironic. That's a lurch pick. So Ironic from Alanis Morissette will face off against East 17 with Stay Another Day. Right. Next one. We have Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy. Those anti-vaxxers and what else they are, I don't know what they are. Right Said Fred will face off against Magic and Rude. Right. Next one. There is 64 of these, so will it be a while yet? It's Baha Men with Who Let the Dogs Out. Who Let the Dogs Out will face in this tournament Cher with Believe. Big hit from Cher there. I think she 8 weeks at number 1 with that in 1998. I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Someone from Digital Spy picked that one. So The Darkness, I Believe in a Thing Called Love will play against DJ Otzi and Hey Baby. Shaft with Rhubarb and Custard. And they will face off against Katie Price and Peter Andre with A Whole New World. Oh, that's a difficult one. That is a difficult one. Some support for this song whenever I played it. It was Alicia Dixon and The Boy Does Nothing. And it will be against LMFAO with the Party Rock Anthem. Next spin. Minnie Riperton with Loving You will face off against Russ Abbott with Atmosphere. Oh dear. These matchups are quite random. Sierra, or Kira, I don't know what way you say her name, with goodies. She is facing off against Spandau Ballet. Fight for ourselves. Right. Spin. Who have we got? Black Lace, Superman. And it will face off against Vanilla with No Way, No Way. Some really bad song is going to get to the next round. Eiffel 65 with Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Da. Will face up against Baz Luhrmann's Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen. Robin Beck, the first time, from a Coke advert around 1988 or so. Got number one in the charts in the UK. Don't know what it did in America. Was it even released there? Don't know. Robin Beck will face up against China in Your Hand from T'Pau. Around the same time, 87 for T'Pau, another number one. Quite a few of these are number ones actually. We have Nickelback with Rockstar. Nickelback with Rockstar. All the celebrities in the video will face off against The Tide is High from Atomic Kitten. The Crash Test Dummies with will face off against The Foundations with Build Me Up Buttercup. Try to do this a bit quicker. The wheel doesn't spin any quicker. What is it? It's Elton John with Nikita. And he will face off against, in the last 128, against Shake It Off from Taylor Swift. It'll be a tough one, that one. What does the fox say? Indeed, what does it say? It's Elvis. And it will face off against, in this round, 5, 6, 7, 8 from Steps. What time is it now? It's 12:50. It's now 12:50 in the morning. Doing this. Carly Rae Jepsen with Call Me Maybe will face off against Right Here Waiting from Richard Marx. Don't worry if you've missed any of the draw. I will recap it at the end. Bomb Ballerina with Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. The viewer vote from Thursday night will face off against Swagger Jagger from Cher Lloyd. Happy Talk from Captain Sensible. And he is going to face the Witch Doctor from the cartoons. The Firm, Star Trekking, will face Swing the Mood by Jive Bunny. Don't know how I think about that. It's Europe, and the final countdown. A lot of people in my chat hate that song. But will they hate the song it's against even more? Ass Like That from Eminem. My answer to that is probably not. Eminem's not going to win that one. Yep, let's see what we got. Another Level with Bomb Diggy. That's a Digital Spy choice there. The forums. And it will face off against the Cheeky Girls with the Cheeky Song. Bit of a strange choice, this one, but anyway, Gilbert O'Sullivan with Alone Again Naturally will face off against Betty Wap and Trap Queen. Lolly with Viva La Radio, and she will be against in this round Fool's Garden with Lemon Tree. Not that many to go now, I'd say. Not that many to go. Maybe about 20 more to go, maybe. I don't know. Who's counting? Who is counting? Who have we got? Sweet Caroline from Neil Diamond, which has been sort of been taken on by a lot of football teams. Will face off against El Chombo with Chacaron. I have a feeling I know who's going to win that one. Right, next one is Chico with It's Chico Time, and he will play against Mario and Let Me Love You. Pre-tournament, one of the pre-tournament favourites here. It's My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas will face off against No Doubt and Just a Girl. Some of these matchups I can guess the outcome to already, but we'll see. Omi, or OMI, with Cheerleader. And he is going to face off with whoever comes out now, which is Britney Spears and Lucky. Little Dicky with Freaky Friday. He changes body with Chris Brown. Why you would want to do that, I don't know. Well, face off against Mr. Blobby. Little Dicky versus Mr. Blobby. You heard it here first. Right. It's Gloria Gaynor. I Will Survive. Contentious choice, that one, I have to say. A lot of love for that song. We'll face off against Baby Birds, You're Gorgeous. It's Scooter with The Logical Song. And they will face in the next round the Germans. Rod Stewart and Do You Think I'm Sexy? That's the type of song Scooter would probably remix, wouldn't it? Sunita, So Macho. And she will face... Is that the one with Simon Cowell in the video? I don't think it is. The other one, I think. She will face against Deep Blue Something and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Don't worry, I will recap them all at the end. Red Red Wine from UB40. And it's going to face off against Do the Bartman from The Simpsons. James Blunt, You're Beautiful. Will be against Status Quo and The Anniversary Waltz. How long are we going now? We're at 32 minutes. Great. What have we got? We have got Pharrell and Happy. Happy will face Watch Me Whip from Salento. Sandy Tom, I Wish I Was a Punk Rocker with Flowers in Her Hair. I've never seen a punk rocker with flowers in their hair, but anyway. She will face off against... Ooh, All About That Bass from Meghan Trainor. Ooh, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. Sandy Tom against Meghan Trainor. What else we got? We have Tell Me Ma from Shamrock. And they will face off against Flat Beat from Mr. Wazzo. That's actually two of my choices from my bottom 10, as I would call it. Right, who else we got? We have Sac Noel with Loca People. And it will face off against Cheryl Cole with Fight for This Love. Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Who is it up against? Johnny Hates Jazz, Turn Back the Clock. Journey versus Johnny Hits Jazz. We haven't got long to go now. Akon, Lonely, will be against it's a Winifred School Choir, and there's no one quite like Grandma. You heard it here first. Akon versus a whole choir. The B-52s, under their name BC-52s, with Meet the Flintstones from the movie Meet the Flintstones, or The Flintstones from 1994. And they will be against Willow Smith with Whip My Hair. How many have we got left? We've got 5 more matchups left. As you can see on the screen there, we have a few big ones, like Crazy Frog, Anita Dobson, and Christopher. So here we go. Let's see who are facing off against each other. It is Oasis, Wonderwall. Oasis Wonderwall will face against Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. That is a once in a million fight there. Whitney against Liam Gallagher. Right, what have we got? Anita Dobson, Anyone Can Fall in Love. And she will face off against the Crazy Frog. That's a difficult one to pick against. So we've only got 6 entries left. That's 3 more matchups. Here we go. We're at 37 minutes. Right. The Cha Cha Slide from DJ Casper will face off against The Power of Love from Jennifer Rush. Lady in Red from Chris de Burgh will face off against Ollie Murs with Dance With Me Tonight. Oh, and these two. The last two, we already know who they are. It is going to be Technohead with I Wanna Be Happy against Fire with the Harlem Shake. And that is it. That is the draw. We are 38 minutes in, and we have drawn all 64 tonight. We will do what we can. We'll do 16 matchups. I think we'll do that each time. We'll play 1 minute and 30 seconds of each act against each other, and within those 3 minutes, you have to vote for who you think is the worst. You're voting for the worst, not who you think is the best. You're voting for who you think is the worst act. Okay? Bring it over here. Mission zoom. Look, I'm over here now. Look, it's a different one. Because I went and foolishly deleted all my background scenes, so I've now got all these new scenes. Anyway, there you go. But that will conclude tonight. The draw for the Annoying Song Contest. I can stop recording now, can't I?